We're live. Hey everybody, it is Sunday night. It is Atop the Fourth Wall plays The Outer Worlds. So remember last week how I was talking about all the issues of making the Pikachus?
Yeah, I remember.
I finished the Pikachu.
Yay!
And then I made a Gengar.
Gengar.
Good job. I'm so proud.
Then I made a Ghastly.
Heck yeah!
Then I made a Jigglypuff.
Oh man, I love Jigglypuff.
Wait, is it a Jigglypuff or is it something which just came from above?
Oh my god.
No, that's a Jigglypuff.
I so consider that. But no, I did the classic. I made a Voltorb.
Nice.
Voltorb.
And I made an Electrode.
Nice.
And I made a Magnemite. If I could get it up here. There we go.
Oh my god, if you were able to somehow stick a magnet into it, then that would like be perfect in style.
Maybe I'll do that when I make the bigger versions of them, because these are for the little gotcha balls. They're for these little tiny things, but I can make larger versions of them. And finally a Geodude.
Geodude.
And right now, what my printer is working on right now is Mankey. You can't really tell because of the quality of the webcam, but like, yeah, this still needs a little bit more work, especially around the eyes. I'm trying to decide, because, like, Mankey has red eyes, but, yes, like, it's supposed to be red eye, white background, red eyes, and then a black iris. But the, sorry, I've got all these things in this container here to make it easier. But unfortunately, because it's so tiny, it's not quite looking right. And also, I've had to resize the damn thing multiple times just doing, like, test prints, because they weren't fitting in the gotcha balls.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Because the gotcha balls are less than are just a little under 2 inches. But of course, not all the edges are 2 inches, so I keep having to shrink them to make sure like this thing is holding up its arms here. So of course and its legs are spread out, so it's actually taking up a much larger surface area than say even the Voltorb or the Electrode.
Right. Okay. Quick before you go on, Mega Timmy Tommy just finished rewatching It and It Chapter 2. These were very trippy and ambitious movies, and Halden Lindstrom says, "Oh my god, those are so cute!"
I am very happy with how these are turning out, and it's been just like a fun project for me to work on, while also working on the episode, which I am so sorry it's not done yet. Like I talk about this in the episode, just like the fact that it's the longer episodes that are doing this, I'm going to be more diligent about not accepting Patreon requests that are for longer material. And then this goddamn thing is 52 minutes long. Because it includes the 2024 recap and the top 15 list.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh me, oh my. So, joining us this evening, we've got Crimson, of course.
Hello, I'm here.
We've got Lotus Prince.
Good evening, everyone.
And we've got Xandru.
Hello, everybody.
I am confident that the rest of the month is going to go just fine because as another thing I talk about, the reason I was able to get so many episodes out in December, aside from just being really super dedicated to getting them out, especially before Christmas for the Christmas storyline, was that the rest of the month is going to be Secret Origins month, so those theoretically should be shorter episodes. And if they're shorter episodes, then it doesn't take as long to write, it doesn't take as long to edit, it doesn't take as long to film, versus a top 15 list that's like an hour long.
Oopsie.
Danny Fenlon, still shocked we got the 7th TF2 comic before GTA 6.
Amazing.
Oh my. So aside from that, what else is going on around here? Nothing much. I still haven't had a chance to work on the thing is, these are actually, I want to actually do like a proper thread on Blue Sky talking about this, because like, it's fun talking about these things because when you look at them, they look cute and everything like that, but the more important thing is the artwork for them is so incredibly simple, because let's face it, I'm not a good artist, but like comparing how these turn out in a 3D printer versus how the artwork looks is fascinating to me. because the artwork looks amateurish, but because of the way, like, you know, everything is raised and changing it from 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional improves the quality so much. And of course, you know, making them tiny as well, that also helps.
That probably does help, yeah.
Helps hide some of the flaws. Although, I'm pretty happy with the Electrode overall, especially. I know it's like, oh, it's a ball. But the thing is... I also had to learn several new tools in it just to create the mouth, to get the shape of the mouth right, to get, like, a proper oval mouth. I had to figure out how to turn the brush in the program into, like, just an oval, as opposed to trying to do it with a circle and trying to make it look that way, because it doesn't look right. I figured out how to do the synchronizing tool for the Mankey in order to actually make it, to make it, like, a mirror effect on each side, because sometimes, like, if I try to draw the eyes manually, it doesn't come out right, you know, trying to make them match each other.
Right.
It's just like, yay, I'm doing art stuff, but it's slightly more competent than I have in the past. Anyway, so it's 8:07. What did we do last week in the Adventures of Cole Aidman's Space Guy? We did a bunch of side quest stuff.
Oh, we did. We were, yeah, like, we were doing nothing but side quests.
J-Manor Productions, when I eventually buy some of the posters, Winter, Voice, and Longbox, the ones I can't buy is the ones I drew, because people will question me, lol. I don't think, yeah, I'd say A Voice from the Dark, Longbox of the Damned, and Winter of '83 were all done by Scutch, and not by Dr. Crafty, therefore, yeah, those are the ones that those are the ones that need to be redone. Those are the ones that don't need to be redone. So yeah, just like, yeah, I should be able to put those for sale. I should put those up in the store Envy, the Scutch ones. Which is all the horror ones, now that I think about it.
You know, like, I know, like, this is like a, I don't know how you feel about this kind of trade, but, like, it's usually a cool idea to, like, always post sketches out there. Because, like, then, like, people get to see, like, the early concept. Like, I own an early art concept idea of what the original art is going to become, kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know what Scutch's process is like for I don't know what Scutch's process is like for doing the art, but it would be fun to take a look at some of those.
Yeah.
That's why I drew them poster size, Lewis. Yes, I know. But the thing is, I haven't contacted you about with those posters yet is to, like, you know, put in the propaganda text in there, the join the fight against bad comics, everything like that, like the original poster was. Because it hasn't been a priority, rather than just getting the DVD out there, which you have done. You got the job done. I was the one who needed to get a second test DVD. I finally got in touch with Screenwave. They're suspending sales of the movie and the compilation disc for now, and I'm going to work with them about replacing that. Yeah, don't worry about starting on those, J Manor, just yet, because we need to have we don't have a time scale set up yet for how that's going to proceed, but we will get that. We have some plans. We have some ideas for things we want to do with the movie in particular.
Hey Lewis, question. You have plans, but do you have fancy pants to match?
You're not doing the Newsradio quote right.
I don't care.
Because Jimmy has fancy plans. Pants to match. Glorious sunset of my heart. Soon the super karate monkey death car would park in my space. Newsradio is a great show. It only contains the occasional dated or iffy joke, or the fact that it has Joe Rogan and Andy Dick in it. But this was like 90s Andy Dick and Joe Rogan before anyone realized how awful they were. Although Joe Rogan's is especially fun because in retrospect, he's basically just playing himself nowadays. He's playing what he would become. Because the character of Joe in the show is as a conspiracy theorist who's also an electrician who duct tapes everything, who basically just like duct tapes everything together and makes it work.
Amazing.
And it's actually funny because it's not a real person.
Right.
Oh no, not Andy Dick. Yeah, well, yeah, because this was
not Andy Dick.
Yo, his character is funny in the show, and he takes lots of pratfalls. So yeah. Newsradio is a great show.
Also, hello, Eliza.
But yeah, hey, Eliza.
Good evening.
Yeah, for context for the fancy plans bit, this is also when we didn't realize that rich people were awful. One of the characters on the show is Jimmy James, the multi-billionaire who owns the radio station. And he's just like an eccentric, quirky guy who like is kind of dumb sometimes, but like knows his business stuff. And he like, yeah, I wrote my memoirs, but they weren't very popular in America. So, but turns out they were super popular in Japan. So I took the Japanese translation and put it and translated it back into English without any kind of oversight or editorial stuff with it, and thus and of course anyone who's done any kind of translation work knows it's not how that works.
It's definitely not how that works.
Thus, Jimmy James, capitalist lion tamer, became Jimmy James, macho business donkey wrestler. And he reads some excerpts from it, which of course includes, but Jimmy has fancy plans and pants to match. Glorious sunset of my heart. Soon the super karate monkey death car would park in my space.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Eliza.
I just got back from Misery.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't have to come on. You just got back from a trip.
Yeah, I wanted to, though.
All right. Well, hopefully we can provide some entertainment. What did we do last week? Enough talk about terrible celebrities. Enough talk about political stuff. Enough talk about anything else horrible happening in the world. We're leaving the real world out of the, shoving that out of the airlock. We're talking about video games. We're talking about Cole Aidman, Space Mercenary.
Did you do Gorgon yet or no?
I don't think we've done Gorgon yet. We did a bunch of side quests last week.
Okay.
We did a salvage mission. Let's see. We finished up that one side quest on that one planet that I think was did we start the other DLC?
That's
yeah,
Gorgon,
that's right. Not. Yeah, we started the other DLC with the guy's hand on the transmitter.
Yep. That's the start of Gorgon. Yep. So, okay.
It's been years since I saw Newsradio. The one that I remember best is the one with the rat in the garbage chute. That had the best end of episode punchline I ever remember. Yeah, so like NBC at the time was doing this promotional thing called 4 Weddings and a Funeral, where like four sitcoms would do wedding episodes all at the same time, and Newsradio was stuck with the funeral episode, and the creators were like, this is dumb. So we're gonna make our funeral episode a rat funeral.
Amazing.
It turns out there's an office rat that the news director, who's just recently come on, doesn't know about, and he had set out a bunch of rat traps, and everyone was like, no, he's kind of our pet rat, don't do it. And everyone talks about how they care about it. He's like, oh, okay, I'll take care of the rat traps, and then right when he finishes saying that, the rat trap snaps and the thing dies.
Oh!
So they hold a rat funeral.
Amazing.
And I won't spoil the punchline for the end or anything like that, because like I said, Newsradio is a great show. It takes a little bit of time to get going, but it is hilarious, especially because it was one of the last works Phil Hartman did.
Oh,
and
man,
of course,
I love Phil Hartman.
And of course, Phil Hartman is brilliant in it as the incredibly incompetent, but also wildly successful and talented Bill McNeil, the radio personality.
He really does have a good... I mean, I know I think of Troy McClure, but he really does have a good TV, radio, broadcaster voice.
He does. It's perfect casting for that.
His best voice was as Gigi in Kiki's Delivery Service.
And he was also, like, classic hero man, like Buzz Lightyear. He was a guy called Blasto. I think that might have been his last project, Blasto.
Yeah,
for PS1 and possibly
I
N64.
remember that.
The start of season 5 of Newsradio is right after Phil Hartman died. So they wrote wrote the death into the show as a character dying of a heart attack, and it's still funny, but it's also one of the saddest because of course all the tears on set for that episode are genuine.
Yeah.
Anyway, J Manor Productions, man, Superman is gonna be pissed when he discovers he did 19 videos so far about going over there to take care of stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the Phil Hartman part has also made it harder to watch. They had to replace it with John Lovitz in the last season. Yep, and it's a different energy. John Lovitz's character is also good, but it's not. But it's the same. But it's not the same energy because Phil Hartman's
vibe.
Bill McNeil is such an egotist versus John Lovitz, who comes in and he has some ego, but he's more wacky, weird, and as opposed to aggressively like egocentric weird.
I mean, to be fair, not one actor can capture the original performance kind of thing.
And like I said, it's still good. It's just a different energy. And Padded Suit is one of my favorite episodes from that time.
And also, I gotta say, I'm glad that hearing all this, I'm glad John Lovitz wasn't able to do what Phil Hartman could do because that'd be something I'm reminded of. One of my favorite performers, Abbott Costello, kind of thing like that. After Lou's passing, and Bud Abbott was doing the Who's the First routine with another person, it just got to a point where he just stopped the routine. He's like, "There's no one in this world that can replace Lou Costello." In that same kind of heart of hearts, there's no way that you can replace someone like that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, and nor should he. Like the fact that he played a different character did a whole different interpretation is good. Otherwise, best case scenario, you're just well, he's a derivative of the previous actor.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes, Clockwork Soul. Clockwork Soul and Tim Johnson. Fear the wrath of the windmill.
Oh my god.
Yeah, here's something pretty obscure for you. Do you remember those old Nintendo 64 promotional tapes? Did you ever see any of those?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because, I have one from way back in the day. I think I got it at a garage sale, whatever. But, it was promoting what would become Conker's Bad Fur Day, but it's a game that didn't end up existing called Conker's Pocket Tales, probably supposed to be a family-friendly version. But, John Lovitz was the voiceover, and it was just bizarre. Conker's Pocket Tale. It's so bizarre.
He has a voice that works for that, honestly.
Yeah,
What's
he
bizarre
does.
is we haven't started the game yet.
All right, for those who don't know what the windmill is, so John Lovitz's character is also an eccentric radio personality. But in this episode, Padded Suit, Joe is training Matthew, Andy Dick's character, and John Lovitz in some self-defense stuff. It's okay, I need to see you two fight to see how you to see what my baseline is for you. And John Lovitz is like, all right, Matthew, behold the stinging blades of the windmill. He starts, swinging his arms at him and chasing after him.
Amazing.
And then he collapses, sorry, can't do it anymore. Just exhausted. No more self-defense courses for me. Anyway, so yeah, we did a bunch of side quest stuff. I think we started the Gorgon quest, and we're going to continue that now. It's fun talking about Newsradio, and John Lovitz and all that stuff, but we should get to the Vidya game, which, yeah, there we go, loads up. I should be sharing the screen with you guys.
You are.
Very
You're
good.
sharing.
I'm one of those
this is
N64 promotional things myself, although it's before N64 even came out. It was the ad tape that they released back when it was still called the Ultra 64.
Oh,
those are
man.
fun. Those are fun.
Good
I
times.
love little, weird, very specific moments of time like that.
The Law, I Will Bury You. Is that the guy? That was Jimmy. That was Stephen Root as the eccentric billionaire Jimmy James, and that scene was parodying the a thing that actually happened in real life. I want to say either during the Cuban Missile Crisis or sometime during that, where the Russian ambassador pounded his shoe on the table and yelled, "We will bury you!" And so Jimmy James,
you can't fight in here. This is the war room. Okay, sorry.
So Jimmy James is trying to teach negotiating tactics to the secretary of the office, Beth, because they have a close friendship, and she's like okay, I need to learn how to negotiate in business deals, and he's like, okay, well, here to start with, you just grab the shoe. I will bury you. What was that? Oh, it's just a standard opening tactic. Now it's your turn.
Jeez.
Oh me, oh my. Anyway, so we were doing the Gorgon thing. As I recall, we received. This is weapons from the void. Yeah, the ones who walk away from Gorgon. While exploring an abandoned Rizzo laboratory beneath Cascadia, we found a powerful weapon. The mind. Oh, that's right. We're working on the super weapons. All the science weapons.
Yeah.
We got to take care of this. We acquired one science weapon. We encountered another one. We are trying to get the mind control ray.
Yeah, I forgot. You
But
got the
we
shrink
had
ray,
it.
right?
We have some of the weapons. I'm not sure. Right now, what am I using right now? I
You
am
have
using.
mind control and shrink, don't you?
Yeah, I have the shrink ray.
But did you not get the mind control ray?
We do have the mind control ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the mind control ray, we have the prismatic hammer and the shrink ray.
And then what do we have left?
Let's take a look. We still have to acquire the science weapon on Scylla. After reviewing the data archive from the Hephaestus mining outpost on Scylla, you learn that a powerful weapon is used to kill one of the miners. Search the outpost for the weapon. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now.
We will defeat you with these guns of science.
Yeah,
Guns of science.
How to win in the outer world's politics? Mind control ray.
Obviously.
All right, so let's get out of here and try to. We will do the Gorgon quest obviously today, but I want to finish getting all these weapons.
Fair enough. Some of them are really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, but like, what is a gun but science that works?
I mean, you're not wrong, but we haven't.
You really are not.
But we haven't figured out a shrink ray yet in real science, so. Not that we would want to. Like, there are some weapons that are just too dangerous to have.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want us to develop transporter technology. That is too dangerous.
What about the thing from Star Trek? What's it called again? The thing that gives you food.
Replicator.
Replicator. What do we make replicators?
Replicators are dangerous, but not as dangerous, and they have a multitude of purposes. Like 3D printing is essentially a replicator. That's why I joked when I first got one that I finally have replicator tech. Because the way a replicator works is it instead of using like filament, it rearranges molecules to form into food and objects.
Right.
Basically, it's post-scarcity.
Yeah.
But it still consumes power, and it still needs raw material to convert into other things. In Deep Space Nine, they create a self-replicating minefield, which uses the debris from destroyed ships and other destroyed mines to build new ones once some of the mines have been used.
Makes sense for war tactics. But I will put this, hopefully we create those kind of replicators in the future and not the Stargate kind of replicators.
Yeah, Stargate replicators would be bad. Stargate replicators aren't a tool, they're just a race. Whoop.
Yeah. You do not want to create the Stargate replicators.
All I could say is that like Team 4-Star is right when they did the abridged movie of like of World's Strongest. Like science has done more harm than it has helped.
The atom bomb.
Coach on,
They
he's
made a
just
whole
a
movie
child.
about that guy.
Lord AJ Drucken, you're literally eating poop. You're not. I mean, yes, but in the end, it's breaking down materials and recycling them. It's
I look up at night.
it's your ship of Theseus here. Is it still poop if it's been broken down and changed into something else? Just because they share molecules.
I don't want to know that.
Star Trek replicators make great food. Stargate replicators make great goo.
Oh my god.
Alright, where are we going? We are going to that place. We cannot fast travel, okay.
Also, that giant ship-looking thing looks like a virus. Like the structure of a virus.
No, I get you.
That's the worst thing I've seen, to be honest.
Let's see, we already took care of this.
The structure of a bacterium, not a virus, but yes.
Oh wait, bacteria? Oh, my bad.
Actually, no, there are a few viruses that have that shape too. Never mind, you're right.
I'm correct.
Listen, you pedantic motherfucker.
I'm correct at something? My god!
Vending machine?
You're both correct and wrong at the same time because both bacteria and viruses can have that shape.
Ah, there's a vending machine.
Oh, there
Anytime we go to a vending machine, we gotta take care of this.
Of course. J-Meta Productions, do you recall the funniest stutter you've heard?
We gotta go with the classic Porky Pig.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or any of my stutters. My stutters
for
are
me,
hilarious.
Like he's done it in a couple of his interviews, but you didn't used to be able to binge him on YouTube. Do you remember Martin Short doing Jiminy Glick?
Oh, yeah!
I know
Yeah,
of
so-
it. I've never actually. I don't think I've ever actually seen his Jiminy Glick.
When it was actually on TV, I remember being irritated by it because it was just like he's just an annoying character. But like watching it like 15 years later, it's really funny because the whole thing is just seeing if he can make the celebrity laugh. But sometimes he just wouldn't get to a question, so he would be just like what, and it's like it goes on for like way too long, and like this is like supposed to be like a televised proper interview, and it's just like the first time you see it, it is really, really funny.
Pulse Bennett, no.
And Captain Avenger says, name something in sci-fi that should not be created in real life. I'm gonna go with the Torment Nexus.
The Torment Nexus.
I'm gonna go with the Clone Army.
Yeah.
I've already listed it. Transporter technology.
Moral questions with the Kaminoans making a clone army. Okay, we don't need to rehash that
Yep.
shit.
And like I said, transporter technology is way too dangerous. The ability to beam a bomb anywhere from any place on Earth, plus the of course the continual ethical issues of does a transporter just make a copy, or it's the same person kind of a thing. Which in Star Trek, it's the same person. They are converting you into a data stream and transmitting you.
For me, this really isn't sci-fi, but like it's more leaning towards horror. But to be fair, the fact that this guy.
To be fair.
Human centipede, that's my answer. That's the most horrifying thing science could ever produce.
I don't know if there's anything scientifically accurate about the human centipede.
I don't think so either, but yeah, I agree. Let's not.
I pray to God it never becomes a thing.
Let's see if we can shrink this scrap mechanical.
If you guys don't know what the human centipede is, good.
Good. You've been.
Even if you don't, like, you know what words mean, you can imagine.
So if you want
Man, I didn't shrink it. I can only shrink biological stuff.
By the way, I will mention the Torment Nexus is a meme and not actually in sci-fi, so maybe I'll go with, like, just about every single thing that exists in the Rick and Morty universe.
I think
Like the portal gun? Oh my god.
Yeah,
very clever,
portals
very
have
immediately dangerous.
Yeah, the portal tech is just as much dangerous as the as teleporter tech. Just not quite as, but still pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with everything made by Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but seriously, I have worked at a place where there was a Richard Sanchez in the database, and I lost my shit.
Actually, you know, something somewhat similar happened to me, but it's like way stupider. When I was subbing in a high school, there was this one kid named Chris, and like he had
Did
a last
everybody
name
hate him?
and he had a last name that started with R. Like I won't say what it is, not that he's a celebrity or anything, but it was like Chris, and then his last name started with R, and I was just thinking like Chris R, like from The Room. It's like what a minor character. He's in one scene. Okay, so Jay Manor says, speaking of Porky, have you listened to the Mel Blanc radio show? Now I know what Colgate tooth powder is because that was the only commercial from that.
Huh.
Can't say I have.
I have not heard that. No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
A Mel Blanc radio show, like
I can believe that. The guy had an incredible voice.
he has an incredible voice, but I'm starting to wonder, like, is there such a thing as too much Mel Blanc? Because he's a lot.
No, such thing as too much Mel Blanc. Remember, he told us all multiple times that Bugs Bunny is trans and gender fluid.
Okay, but I mean, like, listening to Mel Blanc all the time. Like, Looney Tunes are short. That's how you can get away with, like, a whole thing of Mel Blanc doing voices.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've heard Mel Blanc's voice, to be honce.
Other than him doing the Bugs Bunny voice, yeah.
All of them.
Oh, going back to the funniest stutter I've ever heard. This is okay. Me and my best friend were watching his grandmother, who had Alzheimer's and dementia. And people with dementia and Alzheimer's say the weirdest stuff. And sometimes they stutter. I need to preface this with that because they will just say whatever words come to their mind. And what she did was she stuttered while saying, I can't remember exactly how the stutter went, but she stuttered while saying this line: "Why won't you all just leave me alone and let me eat my children?"
What the what?
Me eat my children.
I don't know if the stutter is going to contribute to the humor in that situation.
Oh me, oh my.
Captain Avenger, name something in sci-fi that you wished it was real in the real world.
The end of world hunger in Star Trek. Anyway.
Yeah. Post-scarcity economy in Star Trek.
Unless you're watching
hell
Picard,
yeah.
in which case it's not that.
Any
Also, go fuck yourself. We're undoing all that.
Any sci-fi that has to deal with that has the cure to cancer. I just want that, please.
I would have an easier time with teleport tech if it was more like Stargate teleport tech, which requires specific locations for things like they have not the beaming technology, but the rings or the Stargates themselves, where like there's like a specific locations you have to go to in order for it to use it. Therefore, its chance for use as a weapon is limited.
Yeah, fair
like
enough.
sure, you could try to send an army through a Stargate, but as soon as someone closes the iris,
Yeah.
suddenly
Yeah,
you're hitting a big titanium wall when you try to emerge, and then you become splat.
Yeah.
Or if you come off in the middle of that thing, you would also be like cut in half, maybe.
Yeah. Thus,
Hey, you guys
thus the
remember
thus the potential to do harm is mitigated by it. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry to
Hey, you
interrupt
guys
sorry to interrupt up this, but we got messages here I'm going to read.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Robert of SS Mining Corporation preliminary survey results. We completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There's a limit to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Get us to a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. So they found a bunch of resources here, day 127. Thanks for rushing us that replacement part, Linda. My team got the former repaired and is busy churning out O2 again. Did you have to send one loaded with seed stock? Damn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. Their initial vein ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we're getting promising results from other locations. Density of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. We had a board team member out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. You'd think we'd be over it by now. So yeah, this place is rich in minerals, but the vein they were mining from got taken out. Also, yeah, this is actually another cool sci-fi tech, the terraforming tech. So they sent a bunch of trees and grasses here to create an oxygen atmosphere for the asteroid, so they didn't have to wear spacesuits.
Huh.
That would be cool.
Status report day 268. Congratulations on your promotion. Youngest full VP in company history. Just promise you won't promote that drillbit Needham to replace you. Bad news, Len. All the sites within the former dome have run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I'll be sending you a requisition for a hauler to relocate the terraformer closer to the new sites. My team heard that you arranged for some circus time traveling show to stop at our base. It was a big boost morale. We can't wait for some entertainment out here. And denial of site relocation. Interesting. Thackeray, your request for the relocation of that useless rock is denied. You've had over a year to generate a profit. If you hadn't done it by now, now it's not going to happen. And ever stupidly to hide your incompetence. I don't want to hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but the drivel about primals running loose and damaging your equipment is the limit. The utter limit, you hear? Operations at all your sites are terminated effective immediately. I've got a new site in mind for you. One of the rocks orbiting Hephaestus. Temps are a cool 170 degrees. You'll love it. Ooh.
Yikes.
And Mega Timmy Tommy says, if beaming just kills you and clones you somewhere else, why bother with it? The existential ramifications are horrific.
Yep, that's another reason why I don't want teleporter tech. Daniel
Yeah.
Brandt, who wants to bet that if Lewis uses teleport tech for the first time, you end up in a President Scoob scenario?
Yeah, it's... Yeah,
Scroob.
I think
Scroob,
they said
okay.
Scroob in the movie, but it really should be Scourb, shouldn't it? Do you know what that situation is in Spaceballs?
Yeah, where his lower half is backwards.
Yeah, like that's another whole thing with beaming technology. It's like, you damn well better do it right.
Yep.
Or else you get like the fly situation.
Right. Also, why didn't anybody tell me my butt was so big?
Yeah.
Visiting board team remind me of the date. We should be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I'd try and get you drunk with the latest Rizzo's concoctions. You turned up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as Earth wine. I don't know where you are, big sis. It's been 13 years since you entered hibernation, since the Hope started its journey. I don't know what happened, why you never got there. If the architect is kind, you didn't suffer. Think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar conveyors blazes past, I look up and hope. Hope. Whoever named that damn ship should take a walk in the ether. I'm so sorry. I never should have convinced you to sign the indenture or contract and join me on Halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive me. We got to get that ship up and running. Ask about Sublight. Ask Linda for info on the Sublight company. That freighter captain claimed to work for them. Very strange ship. No corporate branding or colors. The captain didn't wear an approved uniform. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Had some interesting items for sale, though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a conveyor. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist can make something of it, which is, I think, our weapon here. Ooh. So yeah, it looks like this place was supposed to be a good mining thing, but it turned out it was not as successful as they hoped. Mandibular Rearranger.
Oh no!
What in the?
That's a very bad one. Don't do it.
It was created by an unknown and probably quite deranged scientist, and exactly how it works and why is a mystery and has never been duplicated. So mandible rearranger, that means that it rearranges your jaw.
Ooh.
It looks like it's a bat.
Use it.
Oh, it's a jaw dropper. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh me, oh my, oh me. All right, we got to search for clues, which I thought we were doing that. Hollis Terminal mentioned selling black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Philbrook. Apparently had success in the past finding rare items using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find more of the powerful science weapons. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Alright, let's look for clues.
I've been having a great time playing Marvel Rivals, in case anybody cares.
Eventually I'm going to play that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Oh man, dude, I am so good as Moon Knight. It's great.
I have the game, I just really had no interest in playing it until, like, further notice.
Oh, well, they just added the Fantastic Four, which they're broken. Some of them are broken as all hell.
Wait, Reed Richards asked from here until tomorrow?
No, actually, Reed Richards is pretty hard to beat if he's on the other team, which kind of sucks. But to be fair, what we went up against was, what was it, like fucking, it was a Venom, a Penny Parker, a fucking Iron Man, a Star-Lord, and a Reed Richards. It was ridiculous. We couldn't beat them. Because Penny Parker is fucking broken! She's great, though.
Oh, by the way, Jay Manor, I failed to say it because we were talking about something else at the time, but but a lot of propaganda poster like some of the ones from Outer Worlds. That's what I'm hoping for you know, because it's that same style with the poster of the join the fight against bad comics. That kind of style of thing is what I want. That's what the original poster was like, and I want to duplicate that. Can we not fast travel here? We cannot.
I mean, have we been here before?
I can't remember.
Well, there you go.
This is so pretty.
Well, Cilia is a very small planet anyway.
We're in Fallbrook right now.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's me not paying attention. My bad.
Yep. Now, there are a lot of landing sites, and I'm just like, okay, I feel like they mentioned Fallbrook, so I should go to that one.
Yeah.
More science. Let's go buy some black market info.
Hell yeah, let's go!
A weird science.
Ensure maximum customer satisfaction.
Guns, and ammo vendor.
Or backrash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
No rubbernecking, Jesus.
Yeah, don't worry, I will. I'm gonna buy stuff. I'm buying all this stuff first. Sell all our junk.
Dragon Gunya, thoughts on VTubers?
Thoughts on...
I thought Lewis was king of the VTubers, isn't that right?
I am the greatest VTuber. I mean, I'm VTubing right now. Check out my hyper-realistic model.
Whoa,
Yeah.
how are you doing that?
I know. It just check out this toggle. Brilliant.
Whoa.
Damn, son.
I hang out with VTubers. We've had VTubers on stream. I am friends with many VTubers.
Oh, same.
As Andrew wouldn't know anything about that.
No, not at all. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, what are you talking about? It's not like I'm a VTuber or something, or I hang out with VTubers. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional. Fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Corporal Sauber, you are reassigned effective immediately. Must report the site to Safety Commander Sanders by 1600 HST. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor. Reliable. Proceed overland to research Far East Town designation Fallbrook. Kind of crap hole facility is this? I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes with a gilded. Chastity keeps losing her damn key card. Expect me to find it for her, not her effing Swain. At least Powell is easy on the eyes. Crap-wrapped effing alarm went off again before I got a chance to try the weapon, see anything like it. Itch Cassidy used it for a damn prank. Now Sanders is going to lock it up, and I'll never... Perfect for crowd control. Easy to maintain order to the townships once they get their hands on Gloop. Okay. We got a clue for our next science weapon.
We got 3 super chats here. Mega Timmy Tommy says, who wins in a fight between Joker and Pennywise?
Pennywise.
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 You know, I honestly think the Joker, because he just wouldn't be afraid of him.
Right.
The Joker's afraid of things. I'm sure that Pennywise could bring it out.
If he could bring it out, then the fight completely changes.
He's afraid of Batman dying.
Yeah.
He's afraid of the IRS.
Says,
He's also afraid of the IRS.
Serenity M16 says, did you know someone made Venom into a magical girl?
I actually knew about that. It's called Venom Let There Be Carnage, and also Venom The Last Dance.
Well, no, in the comics, there's actually a magical girl alternate reality Venom.
Amazing.
T-Lead 555, I know and understand time is your enemy, but remember when you were doing storyline commentaries? I already got the cards for the next 2 storylines practically ready. I want to get back to them. I also want to do a stream where I'm making the Pokemon art.
And Mr. Joker card says, I am a man.
But of course, like especially now, because I've been thinking like, okay, I want to do a Pokemon stream, but I got to work on the episode. The episode takes priority. The episode is my job. The episode makes me money. I got to do that, and so I end up not doing it. And the same thing goes for like commentaries, because the commentary streams take time to do. And especially the next one, I think, is like the Sleepwalker. Not Sleepwalker. It's Gun and Sorcery.
I think so, yeah.
So that's going to take a lot of time to do. So that's going to take a few hours. And with everything behind schedule, I'm just like, well, I got to, what do? I do a stream, or I focus on working on the next episode, or just taking time for my mental health.
Probably take time for your mental health.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to. I love to T-Elite, but it's just been, we've had just a few things going on. Yeah, trust me, I'm not mad for the question. There's lots of stuff I want to do, but yeah, and I want to actually get back to the storyline too. Admittedly, we're still waiting. A lot of this is we're waiting on effects from GSR.
A word, if I may be so bold.
But yeah, but it is gonna happen. I've been writing scripts for it. I need to get it done because parts of this will lead into the 20th anniversary.
Here I thought those
I can't believe you've almost got it. Been at this for like 20 years, man.
That's like half my life.
I know, man. You're so fucking old.
Along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by.
Weston Sloan.
A thing or two?
Oh, I will see what you have to offer there, Mr. Sloan. I don't know why I suddenly decided to go into full Minnesota there.
I have no idea either.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. Don't you know?
Oh man, have you? So everybody in the South has been losing their mind because they can't handle snow.
Well, they can't handle snow. Their infrastructure is not designed for it.
Yeah, and I'm just like, can I? And then it snowed today, and I was like, oh right, that's why I hate snow.
I hate
Bridges.
snow. It's
a pain
cold.
in the ass.
I hate snow. It's cold. It's wet, and it just gets everywhere.
It's true, especially
No.
popcorn snow.
I'm weird. I like snow.
I mean, I like snow.
I liked snow when it wasn't my problem.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's my problem because I gotta walk through it.
I like snow before Christmas. Now it can go away.
Here's the thing. I like snow because while I was homeless, it actually helped save my life a few times.
Really?
That's fair.
Did you read
What?
Mr. Joker's super chat? I don't think I did. What was Mr. Oh, Mr. Joker card. I am a man!
There you go.
I
There
read
we
it
go.
straight, but yeah.
Yeah, Lotus doesn't know how to do the affectation like you do, Lewis. It's fine.
Yeah, you gotta from the throat.
I am a
Gross.
man.
Okay, what?
We'll work on it.
Don't work on it.
Good. Good. Maybe just one more take.
All right, he's a
What
criminal.
When you're trying to find a place to sleep for the night while homeless, rope can actually be useful for this.
Yeah, it's an insulator.
After successful trials, management decided to put Project Not a Toy on hold. UDL was up for supercharged with a wider area effect for more practical, large-scale crowd control. Not a toy. Is it a proton pack?
God, yes.
I mean, I'm unlocking the gun. It's still off limits. Okay, research log. Early results are promising. We've managed to increase the surface tension of the Gloop to create control and predictable spread of the substance. Management wants a catchier name, though. I told Power we're not calling Project Sticky Bits, but he refuses to refer to it as anything else. Doesn't even make sense. The Gloop particles are nearly frictionless. Interesting. So we got a Gloop gun. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good, but their trials seem to involve covering various hard-to-reach surfaces in Gloop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm going to have a talk with them.
Uh-oh.
Daniel Brandt, I'm people only frown at your parents if you were publicly spanked and didn't call anyone old. Oh, jeez. Someone filled my underwear drawer with Gloop. I have theories.
I have theories.
Buddy, I hate to break it to you, but that's not Gloop.
Chastity used the Gloop gun in our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this is the third time she's made the same mistake, and she managed to cover the door panel with stuff. Damn thing's been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean Gloop? Chastity does it because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she's got actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun up. That's wonderful.
Oh, you know what? Femon brings up a good point. Is this the slime thrower from Ghostbusters 2?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Did we get a Daniel Brand super chat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
You know
jokingly
your
said,
love.
wait, so you're 5 years old if you're from Tennessee?
Your love keeps lifting me. We got to sing its mood slime. Higher and higher.
Lewis, I don't sing. You know this. That's not why you pay me.
You don't pay me, so I get to sing anyway.
Okay,
I don't know. I can't believe you guys aren't getting paid. I'm not getting paid. I'm a total liar. It's fine.
I'm getting paid via. I'm getting paid via just like my presence and like being able to self-promote my stuff.
Yeah, you're getting paid in the most valuable resource ever that everyone wants. Exposure.
I'm getting paid.
And you don't want us exposing ourselves.
There we go.
I'm so
right.
glad you came with us on that joke. Anyway,
All right.
speaking of self-promotion, my streaming day has moved to Tuesdays because I start school this week. So this week we are starting Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis on Twitch at 8 p.m. because I have to work till 6, and I don't want to have to like rush home and try to do a stream at 7. So we're doing it at 8. Deal with it.
Lord AJ of Drucken, you guys are getting paid? This Valdez, just reporting to let you know the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, so the data's coming in, but this place smells awful. Well, yeah, it's sulfur. The only local we've had to make contact with is the Sublight base in Boston Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired Sisty bits. Supposed to smell awful, that's the point. I don't care what Sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once you've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Oh! Okay, no, this is a different one. And go with a better name for the project, something flashy and catchy but that the rest of management take seriously, maybe Waterloo or Danger Burn. Sick of my boss headway and forgetting to fill out the tabs. So this is similar to that other project that we didn't have any names for. Okay.
I won my race!
You'd be furious to find this list, but I'm not covering for you. Make sure they're good and hidden. Thunderdog!
Well, yeah, I remember this. Like, we did this before, actually.
Yeah, did we? Because I remember Thunderdog.
Yeah, I also remember I had to say fuck you, Valdez, for you, because you can't swear.
Oh, we've been here already? We just not have access to the gun?
I
We
guess
might
so.
not have had access to the gun.
Well, we need some way of getting in there and getting the Gloop gun.
And I think it just like breaking the case doesn't count, huh?
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to let me do that. I would love to do that.
Oh, amen to that.
The universal key lock.
Oh, you're fine.
Walk it off.
Linkara Megabob
Walk
says
it
you were
off.
here for something else. It's why you had the fast travel point. You just didn't get the gun back then.
Also for the legs part. Legs!
There's something else that didn't have fast travel and you just didn't get the gun back then. Yeah, but I can't get it unless there's something else in the terminal I missed. Ah, here we go.
There you go.
Okay, apparently we don't have enough. Actually, let me see. 1 second. Inventory. We have any armor or equipment we can? This is why I'm keeping some of these around. Lie, defense skills, stealth skills, tech skills. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I still don't have enough for hacking.
T Elite says, speaking of paid, hi, I did this in a couple of other stream thumbnails. My main thing is Minecraft skins, which you can pay me to do almost anything in the Ko-fi link in the description.
Heck yeah.
Sneak attack. Anything that's better tech skills? Defense skills, clothing, lie, stealth skills. Bench, dodge, stealth skills, block, inspiration, skills +5, engineering +5, temperament, engineering +15. Would hacking count as an engineering skills?
I do not know.
Yeah, that's not a question for me, Chief.
Screw it, let's put them on and see what happens. Nope, still not enough.
We found Dr. Cole Aidman.
And Mega Timmy Tommy says, why is everyone obsessed with getting beyond Thunderdome? All that's out there is a subpar Raising Cane's franchise. No, all that's out there is Fury Road, which is, like, by far the best Mad Max movie.
No, true. Very true. Somebody tried to explain to me that the first Mad Max was really good, and I was just like, okay, that may be, but Fury Road has a dude with a flaming guitar, okay? You just can't top that.
Thing. I just don't care as much for it. Like, it's probably, like, it's... Like, you know how a series evolves beyond a point? So it's like Terminator. Like, Terminator 1 is a very good movie that does its own thing, and all the sequels just kind of do
a very different thing.
Terminator 2 thing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I've saved. We will try to go through the security questions. Question 1. You are attempting to confirm you're an authorized Universal Defense Logistics Security Specialist. Please answer the following questions. Question 1. You're attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium and filed distance to attack the building. What is your priority? Answer, protect the chairman. Yep. Question 2. You are perusing one of our many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment when you are approached by a stranger. He makes an offhanded comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do? Berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor, smile and walk away, engage him further to assess his intent.
Berate him endlessly.
Yep.
God, this is like the opposite of what your job requires to do.
Well, you're a security personnel, which means you must obey. Question 3. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do? Destroy the stories, prevent your children from mentioning them again. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program. Turn the stories into the authority and claim responsibility. I'm going to go with 2. Arrest your spouse.
Obviously.
Use of prototype suppression weapon Gloop has been authorized. Reminder, indoor useless weapon will result in any cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. Have a pleasant day.
Nice.
All the things are literally the worst thing that you possibly choose.
Yep.
A couple more super chats. Mega Timmy Tommy says, Fury Road is poorly maintained, by the way. Potholes and litter everywhere.
That's fair.
There's not that much litter, honestly. And everything's sand, so there's no potholes either.
Emperor Seth just realized 2 of your crew are named Sam and Max. I wonder if that's a reference or just a coincidence. Probably just a coincidence, but still, that's nice.
If you only had 3 party members and they were named Sam and Max, then I would think differently, but I think this is actually a coincidence.
But to be fair, you are hitting the road.
What?
Sam and Max reference.
Hitting the road.
Is he? I get the reference, but, like, is he?
I mean, I am. Let's fast travel. Actually, we're on. Can we see? Oh, this is the entire region. Okay, next science weapon we're gonna go hunt down. The Gloop gun.
It's like we're gathering the Infinity Stones, only it's science weapons.
Only it's
Yeah,
cool.
right.
It's cool weapons we'll probably never use for the most part.
Yeah, they're just novel. It's like the Daedric things, and I forgot if it was Oblivion or Skyrim. I haven't played any of the
I
Elder
think you do
Scrolls.
it both, I think you do it in both of them.
They're fun to
okay.
have,
Yeah.
even if I don't ever use them. It's cool to have a gun that shoots gloop. It's cool to have a
novel.
shrink ray. I could probably give the science weapons to some of my compatriots and have them carry them around.
Junior Lustra does sound like the best of them. I'm making a joke here. Hey.
It's fine.
You're fine. Actually, are we still? No, but it's movie. Oh, is that the last one I got? Did I get the last science gun?
You might have.
Yeah, because. Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that was the last one.
Hooray! You
All
are
right.
the master of science.
Well, yeah, you know what? Let's equip our party with them.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I gotta head out because I gotta get up early and go to DMV.
All right, you have a good rest of the day.
All right, see you guys.
I'm also probably going to be heading out now because I am exhausted. I was on the road all day today.
That's fine.
I'm
You go have
surprised
yourself
you
a good
showed
rest
up,
of the day.
Man. I'm surprised you showed up, girl. I don't even know.
I have a low semblance of self-care.
Fair enough. You gotta fix that. Anyway, good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
All right, we should have some kind of melee weapon on us just in case we run into a problem that we run out of ammo for. So I think our best melee weapon is the Officer's Spine Gold right now. Tossball blocker is tempted, of course. I sell a bunch of these melee weapons, honestly. Otherwise, yeah, Ellie, I have given you the prismatic hammer. And do I want to give you the mind control ray or the shrink ray? You know what, I'm going to give you the mind control ray because I feel like you would utilize the mind. Listen, why is Ellie and Felix with me? See, Ellie actually makes sense to be with me, but actually I'm confused now. Because you shouldn't be the companions who are with me right now. We're actually flying to the wrong... Let me fly to the proper place, then we'll rearrange this. Your independent all up... Oh, okay, they're all up here in the menu.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's where they are.
Quality of life thing there.
Yep, never mind. Okay, so yeah,
That
Nyoka.
was kind of frustrating in the older RPGs where you had to swap characters from your party to do something with them and then swap them right back out. So props for this.
Oh, can you not use the mind control ray? That sucks.
Oh. What are they? The main character weapons? I'll stop back.
Yeah, not letting me swap out with them. Ah. Well, you can use the shrink ray? What the hell?
Yeah, maybe they are main character exclusive.
I was able to give Ellie the prismatic hammer, though.
Oh. I don't know.
It's just there are certain weapons they can't use?
Maybe?
Do they have certain stat requirements?
Maybe. I'm not gonna give any of my cool guns to Felix. I don't really like Felix that much.
It's like Dark Souls, like you're not strong enough or you're literally not intelligent enough to use a certain thing.
I have been leveling companion stats. Or at least their perks. I don't know if I could level anything else about them.
Oh, that's gonna be so funny where they have like thousands of stat points and you just like buff them all at once right now.
Yeah. See, damage that would kill you instead of a small amount of health. It's effective with a long cooldown. Prevent healing. Healer. Damage plus 25. 30% harmful stats duration. Just a reset ability cooldown and kill. There's an equip time. There's companion ability damage with reset companion ability. Shots from a ricochet to a second nearby enemy. Magic bullets are good.
10-minute productions. Mind if I control your mind if you don't mind?
Hey. Vicar Max, I have not leveled you up at all. 10% melee damage, plus 5 march, 10 range damage. Well, yeah, you got a lot of perk points, even though I haven't done anything. Okay, well, up your science weapon damage in case I give you a science weapon.
There you go.
Stats effect duration, yeah, sure. Hey, determine you to low health. Taunt the enemies. Good. We want you to be meat shields. Sam, we'll up your stats, of course. What else can you do? N-ray damage received. Showtime damage. Trips and harmful stack duration. Chance to reset ability and cooldown. Boop. Sam always stuns auto mechanicals. Good. Down, stand your ground. Armor rating, 30% threat generated. Yeah, we want that. We want our companions to be our meat shields. Felix, I don't care about you.
Jeez.
I don't. He's not that interesting to me. You can carry the science weapon, Ellie, so I'm giving you the prismatic hammer.
Okay, so you can. Okay, so it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. Just like for some reason, Nyoka and Parvati cannot carry the current science weapons we've got. Well, we'll keep them on around just in case. It might just be they need to level up some more or something like that. Probably reflective of our own stats.
Maybe.
Wilhelmina Ambrose. You gonna contact somebody? Yeah. Gorgon, that's right. We're going to Gorgon. So yeah, let's continue this side quest here.
Oh,
The other
I can't
DLC
believe
quest.
You're going to the planet from small soldiers.
Yeah, we're having fun. There's a movie I haven't thought of forever. Small Soldiers.
So
You put-
weird. I saw
you
that in the
put in-
theaters.
You put ignitions chips into toys?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Who in the world put military chips into toys? Well, that'd be Gizmo over here.
Welcome to Ambrose.
Wow, I forgot that line.
We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Don't worry, little fella. We're mostly law-abiding folk. Oh
What
no!
the heck?
We should check to see he's all right.
Diagnostic. Error. Diagnostic.
Parvati, you want to do something with him?
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to. Just seems to happen around you. That's all. It's a shame about what happened to that lucky fella. Maybe finishing what he started will help put his spirit to rest.
So you don't want to investigate Parvati? You seemed like upset about him. Okay. We'll report to the guy we're visiting that you know, their butler is in pieces. Whack it with a wrench. Do we have a wrench?
I have no idea. G-Minor Productions. Everyone was interested in.
Feels like the building's watching me.
Oh God! It's Vampire the Masquerade all over again.
Oh God, this place is gonna be haunted. And we can't yell that we're a vampire this time.
No, but you were a baseball mascot.
That's true. Ghosts can't hurt you if you're a tossball mascot.
That's a very specific caveat, but it's a good thing you meet the requirements.
It's a weird, things are just weird like that sometimes.
Don't you just love it in RPGs when you just have that one thing for this exact situation?
Yeah, this place looks abandoned.
Am I? Oh my God! Is what I'm about to say gonna come true?
It might be. Let's find out. Cause yeah, this place looks abandoned. Maybe we're actually in a haunted house. No, never mind. It's inhabited.
Yeah, but her name is Wilhelmina. Like, is that like a Harker reference?
Maybe.
Oh, Wilhelm, that's cute.
Who pulled out the Wilhelm screen?
That was me. I'm sorry.
I just like, wait, was that the game that did that?
I actually thought it might have been. But Clockwork Soul says, screw your haunted house. I'm a tossball mascot.
I'm a mascot! I'm a mascot!
Yes, yes. All you gotta do is know your ABCs.
So who the devil are you?
Cole Aidman, captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
Just whatever you do, don't look directly into their eyes.
To Gorgon!
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
It's 10 a.m. somewhere.
Ambrose. But you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm a goddamn Count Chocula! I'm here about a severed arm. No. This woman is charming us. You know, we gotta be cool and respond. Oh, just seeing the sights, roaming the colony. You know how it is.
Are you an honest-to-law vagabond? We don't see a lot of your type around here. Oh, we don't see a lot of anyone, in fact. No neighbors means no visitors. I'd give you the grand tour, but as you can see, the place is in shambles.
Maybe Cole Aidman was the mascot for the Transylvania vampires. I take it you moved in recently?
In a manner of speaking, this is my family estate, but I've been living abroad, waiting for the previous tenant to expire. You're very inquisitive. Not that I mind. Out with it, then. You came here for a reason, and I'm dying to hear it.
Someone mailed me 5 digits in a palm, body not included. Also some forearm. That's a funnier way of putting it.
How exciting! You make it sound like something out of a crime drama. She gave him her hand in murder. Or arm, in this case.
This arm came with a portable phonograph that mentioned you by name.
Really? Huh. Now this severed limb, did it have dark hair? Rugged knuckles? Chewed fingernails? A gunslinger's calluses?
I don't know, just already her arm. Sounds about right.
Aha! Mystery solved. I can only think of one man daring enough to jettison his extremities on my behalf. Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
Very extra.
What happened to him? Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Everybody lost. What's his arm doing in my ship? Anybody who might have wanted him killed. What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman? A frostbite.
Oh, God.
Laugh, damn you!
Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha!
Apologies, I have returned. What is it I'm supposed to laugh at?
You missed a pun.
Oh, come on! Oh, what was the pun?
What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman? A frostbite. Not a pun, technically, but a bad joke.
That's not bad.
I like it. Sorry about your loss.
Thank you. But the people in my orbit come and go all the time. Occupational hazard. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
What were you doing?
Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for
Why do we
someone
nearly
who
break in?
a gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
I'm in.
By the way, one of your previous options mentioned, oh, it's a high-stakes job. Like, I don't think they're going for that, but is that also a vampire pun?
It feels like there is a kind. There's gotta be vampires. Right? They're laying it. They're not laying on super thick, but thick enough. I'm like, there's gonna be a vampire twist with this.
Well, I'm just waiting for like the Goldfinger line. Like, you did say it was high stakes. Like, I'm
waiting for her to say, I never drink wine.
Oh, come on.
TL555, by the way, did you know that Leia's infamous outfit in Return of the Jedi has been called the Hut Slayer outfit? Yeah, that started being done a few years ago. Recontextualizing things, interesting. A gorgeous dash of Gudrel. Gorgeous?
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society.
I am pretty awesome. Looking for a hired gun or a runway model. Give me these, I'll let you know. How likely am I to wind up like your old freelancer?
The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice?
More likely than you think.
Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
I mean, other people wear it, they go hut slaying, regardless of gender. Would the Doomslayer wear it if he switched jobs? I mean, definitely Doomslayer would. If Doomslayer was in the gold bikini, you know that he would have killed Jabba the Hutt. He would have done it, like, immediately.
It would have been like the opening cutscene of Doom 2016.
We wouldn't even have had to like.
Just walked up to him.
Wouldn't even had to use the chain. Just like one punch would have gone through Jabba's head.
Yep.
All right. Go on.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind.
So, Planet of the Vampires, maybe.
Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Canon is uncrashable. Linkara, have you gotten a chance to read the current run of Titans? If so, what do you think? I've only read the first few issues, and I was really enjoying it. I want to get back to it, but like they had a new brother, Blood, who was kind of like a who was trying to reform the cult into something more like a positive, youth-centered, group. Helpful thing, which I thought was a great redo of the cult, and he was clearly a villain. They'd already revealed that he was a villain, but yeah, I only read the first few issues of that. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed. It's always a good mystery when your future self appears and dies, giving you a warning of the future. And that's what happened, because Wally's future self showed up and died right in front of them. And they're like, okay, we got to solve this. Wally, we're going to try to avoid you getting killed, so we're keeping you out of the action for now. So her hair is actually blue, or is it the lighting? It's likely actually blue, because I feel like this universe has, like, really good permanent hair dye kind of a thing. I mean, look at Cole Aidman's hair. Alright, stick to the base. What do you need from me? Why would they lie? It's not like she was a corporation's patsy.
My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened.
What was Project Gorgon, though?
And my family took the fall for it.
How do vampires go on a road trip? They use a vampire.
God, I remember that show.
Oh yeah, vampire was a thing, wasn't it?
Yep. I mean, I don't, deeply remember it, but still at the same time, I remember that was a thing.
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
So Leia the Hut Slayer and fans ran with it. Okay. I don't think someone who knows what happened in Gorgon.
No doubt someone is out there who could talk. Someone involved in Mother's research. Someone paid for their discretion. Then again, why pay for silence when you can buy it for the low, low cost of a bullet? That's the Spacer's Choice way. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed.
Cursed like a vampire?
Oh, cursed like an of the vampire?
Cursed like an of the vampire.
Yeah. What are we supposed to be then? Some sort of the Suicide Squad?
Cursed like a mummy? No, wait, I did the joke wrong. Dang it!
Oh, anyway, I've heard enough. What do you need from me? Yeah.
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
If it helps, you get some closure. I'll find the journal. Danger, corporate intrigue. It sounds like my kind of job. Don't worry. If Spacer's Choice is hiding something, I'll get to the bottom of it. I can't make any promises of seeing Gorgon for myself. Don't worry, Spacer's Choice. Yeah, a lot of these are similar ones, so... you know what? I hate the corporation, so yeah, if Spacer's Choice is hiding something, I'll get to the bottom of it.
I believe you're the first person to ever side with me against the corporation. It's a refreshing change. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
Lady, I have a shrink ray.
Well, she don't know that.
I'm just saying. I expect to... He's on Gorgon.
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
We got vampires, we got like, Frankenstein monsters. This is gonna be awesome.
Are we on the planet of Universal Studios' Monsterverse or something?
Maybe. Comrade Linkara. The capitalism. We're in late. It feels like we're. I can't even call this late stage capitalism in this game. It's just like capitalist hellscape.
Yeah.
This game makes would turn anyone, communist. Or at the very least socialist. It's just like Jesus criminy. This game is just like wow. Everyone like worships the goddamn corporations, and of course it's just like Jesus criminy this place. And so we are like anti. Cole Aidman at the very least is so anti-corporate in every single regard. Though we want money for ourselves because hey, we need to pay the bills.
Yeah.
We like our freelance independent corporation. We are small and we like being small, damn it. Anyway, there's a test switch. I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky.
I don't know if I would name my bar the Sprat Shack.
Trail, that would be the place to start.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat and a
I
tiny
am
cat?
Yes!
Just
If they don't, they should.
Money is no object.
If you're gonna call yourself the Sprat Shack, you'd better have a little Sprat mascot.
Between your
Friends
paintings
got
and
it.
any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome. What's the catch? There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough.
Well, I'm better than them. I can respawn.
I am currently not a corpse.
Don't need to hear from me, but I'm sorry about your mother.
Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one.
Not even me.
Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
That's okay. I was going to do that anyway.
Heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
This is exactly our kind of job. We get to encounter, or we're probably going to fight vampires and horror monsters, and we get to loot everything. God, this quest is already the best in this entire game.
Amen to that.
X-Files intensifies.
Wait. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is.
Can the stream hear that?
What was that?
Can the stream hear that?
I can hear that. I'm hoping everyone on the stream could hear that. Can everyone hear Xander play the X-Files theme there?
I'm of two mindsets. I hope they heard it, and I hope they didn't hear. I hope they didn't hear it, because then I just thought.
They heard it. Hooray!
Okay.
Big yep, good. That was essential, and your soundboard actually seems to work unlike mine. Well, actually, you guys, the people at home can hear my soundboard. You guys can't hear my soundboard, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I still need to update. It's been like a year or two, and I still have not updated the soundboard, even though I have a list of things I should put on there.
Load up the deadly premonition whistling. I forgot how that goes, but I platinum that game. I just remember it was a really pleasant, laid-back whistle song.
We didn't hear it, Fox. It's fine. That was only like, what, 4 or 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine then. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. If this VOD gets claimed, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
So actually, okay, I went back to the ship when we didn't need to. Sorry about that. That being said, I should probably, clear off some stuff here just to, make some room. Let's repair everything.
Yeah, my two mindsets was like, I hope they heard it, but then I'm like, oh crap, what if copyright? Crap.
We are never.
Fox, don't copyright us.
Breakdown. Because we are never going to use this. We're never going to use this. Never going to use any of these trip blades. Got to keep the science gun. Light machine gun. Light machine gun. Sentry Saber Mark III.
Am I done?
2.
Keep your eyes on the skis. I mean the skies.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess, and that was a Simpsons reference?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Keep watching the skis!
Yeah,
sky.
Watching, yeah, I mean the skies. Yeah, nice.
Nice execution. You're doing terrific. Okay, so actually we are supposed to... Yes, we are supposed to still be doing that. Yeah, sure. Okay, we are supposed to go back on the ship. All right. So what am I doing here?
Maybe talk to the computer, maybe?
Maybe. You do need to use the ship. The mansion's on a smaller asteroid orbiting the bigger asteroid. Okay. Ah, okay. I didn't see that there was 2 here. You should play Marvel Rivals sometime. I should. Viga's been playing it and really enjoying it. But I have a bunch of games that I should be playing right now. And like I said, after we're done with Outer Worlds, we're going to move on to Descent, because we got a review of the 3 Descent games coming up later in the year.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to start collecting footage.
There was a Games Done Quick run of, I believe, the first Descent. That was pretty rad.
Civi 11 did a review of Descents 1 and 2 that were very good. And it should be actually relatively easy to go through those, because there's no, at least for in terms of review, because there's not very much story in Descent. Descent 3 has more story.
Yeah, it's Doom, except you can, like, it's like 3 dimensions.
Yeah, it's a space shooter.
And yeah, MX Video concurs. Yeah, like, definitely a bunch of games. Too many games to play.
Also, apparently there's an evacuation going on here, or they just never stopped the original one. Don't worry, I'll evacuate in a minute. Just need to buy some stuff. God, I'm so glad we can buy the hacking tools now from the vending machines.
Oh god, yeah. Cole, come on, let's go. Are you buying stuff from the vending machines again?
What of it? It's my money!
Money shmoney! We need to evacuate!
Maybe you do! You know what needs to be evacuated? These mag picks! Who will save the poor mag picks?
Hey, there's a lot of loot on this ship. There's a lot of ammo and loot on the ship, and they're all vending machines.
And there's more loot that we can bring onto the ship. So more hands means less work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, loot on the ship is loot that you already have looted, so it's not loot anymore.
Exactly. Let's sell. Let's sell some of these drinks. We're never gonna use them. Energizing ointment. Iceberg Aid. We'll keep the whiskey. She gave it to us. We do not need these cigarettes.
Alright, and Tia Elite is clarifying the Buttslayer term. It's a fan term that the author, or excuse me, that an author canonized in the novel Bloodline, giving credit, and then it was added to visual dictionaries. Disney saw it and ran with it.
Yep. Hack the vending machines. Why spend money here? Can we hack the vending machines? We might need a higher hacking skill.
You know, I've been playing the mod for the original Deus Ex called Revision, which adds an absolute metric ton of achievements, and one of them made me aware of something that I didn't know existed for like 20 years, which is that if you max your computer skill, like your hacking skill, then when you use a vending machine to buy like a soda or something, instead of paying 2 credits, you pay 0 credits.
It's like that trick of like putting in fake money or coins or something like that to.
Yeah, you're just too good even for the vending machine.
Yep.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Stay a while and
If
listen.
your rifle skill or your sword
Alright,
skill,
inspection
then you
time.
can just
Look at my
destroy
eyes for as long
cameras
as you can
and
without
weapons.
blinking.
Oh dang.
Starting now. Good. Look up. Now look down. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Cole Aidman,
None
Captain
yet,
Unreliable.
business.
Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
What do you mean when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change.
So did Wilhelmina send you out to just
Get rid of me?
your ultimate doom?
I doubt it. Because she could have sent me on any wild goose chase if that were the case. I think she actually wanted me to get the thing.
Okay.
Sometimes people change.
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself.
Werewolves, werewolves, werewolves.
Never pretty.
There.
Where's the option to kick Lotus? There it is.
Oh, no.
Wow. Oh dear God! I think you accidentally you didn't kick him from the call. I think you kicked him from the server.
Oh. 1 second, people.
Linkara, Linkara!
Look, the option for kick was right there!
The wrong kind of kick! Quick, get him the invite to fix things! Help! So chat, did you know that, that I'm gonna be doing some streaming, tomorrow? I'm gonna be doing an art stream. It's gonna be a little more late than usual because of, work scheduling and whatnot, and I decided to do a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? More streaming again, because, you know, because of things and stuff like that.
Instead of a fresh invite that'll hopefully bring him back.
Let's see, and you also have to add, like, Lotus also has to get, like, back his rights and stuff.
Okay, I gotta give him cameo role again.
Cameo, cameo, and all that other fun stuff, yeah.
I'm so sorry, man. I thought I was just kicking you from the call.
You used Duke Nukem's mighty foot.
Yeah, so like I was trying to I was trying to look for like kick, and down in the list of things is kick Lotus Prince in red. I thought, oh, okay, that just kicks it from the call. No,
you're supposed to click disconnect.
No, I'm the one who's undead.
So disconnect is also red. I feel like that would do the same thing. God damn it! Be more specific again.
Werewolf pun again.
J-Man Brush's Outer World stream part 20. I didn't kick you out. You kicked you out. Wait.
It's far too powerful.
You'll get a kick out of the stream.
Hey.
I'm gonna kick you next, Andrew.
No, you're gonna disconnect. You're going to disconnect.
Yeah, I was like, ha ha ha. Let me get back in the call, and like I can't find the group. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, no, Andrew like detected immediately. Like, oh crap! I think you kicked him from the server.
Got it on tap.
Rip.
Linkara, what did you do? Nothing. I did nothing. Nothing's wrong. Anyway, let's go see if this place has a little Sprat mascot.
A Sprat Scott, as one might say.
First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Whiskey, I'm feeling refined.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure, got any leads?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
You know the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Office of Creative Incubation?
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans of marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about...
We're raiding a marketing department. I know about the severed arm, but the rest is a mystery.
You know about that? Huh. Word must travel fast around these parts. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Go on.
Get this. The canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Uh-huh. How do you know I belong to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
Arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next to kin, sort of.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
What about sending the arm at all?
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
Like ghosts? Or is Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
Ugh.
You know what? No.
I'll set him up. You knock him back.
Alright, what does she got
And
to
then just remember
sell?
that, like, Justice League Unlimited, like, aren't you gonna wash your hands? No, because I'm evil.
Sneak attack. Ah, hack +5. Let's take that.
Ooh.
I don't usually keep helmets, but like that'll come in handy for us. We need.
You might need a smart cap.
Yep. Let's see. Lucky's still alive, right? There's no way that's not one of the twists. I'm guessing he probably is, but I don't know for certain. I mean, losing your arm is kind of a big deal, especially if a canid was dragging it behind you.
Did it mention, like, this is a weird question, but did you mention which arm?
Think the folks here like strangers?
I did not.
'Cause some of them are looking
Okay.
at us like,
I'll tell you this, if it turned out to be his left arm, then we can rest assured he's alright.
What have you got there?
I'm kicking you from the server again.
Son of a...
Disconnect! You're going to disconnect!
No, I said what I said.
I heard me.
Lucky's
You want to go
kid.
through the hassle of reinviting Lotus again?
Day one,
No.
Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on their way out. Most facilities are sealed up tighter than a top-ringer safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Caught a break today. I'm a scavenger who claims to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy's about as lucid as a sprat in a Rizzo's factory, but I'm spending Minnie's bits, so I can't afford to take a chance. Day 7, it worked. Clarence, mostly. Whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Day 10, Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in the Synthesis and Manufactory Center. Bad news is it's sealed up and at the ass end of the canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it from the bigwigs admin terminal in OCI. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to close down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks, see what crawls out. Leaving the OCI key in the safe. Combo is 4815. 4815. Preserved eye.
preservative in before or after the eye comes out.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
Also, wow, we need a lot more to open up this thing.
And Jay Manor says, I didn't know you could move guests from one stream platform to another, let alone be to a kick stream.
I'm gonna set the building on fire.
Don't do that. I like to imagine the thumbnail of just like, oh.
It's coming back up again.
Oh.
You know what? I think we don't need to use the bathroom right now.
No, we do not.
And like her, I'll say this much: when you're done with the stream, check out the Friends to the Bridge section in the Discord. TLE's got a sweet title card.
Okay, this is all theft. That I shall do so.
But yeah, I like to think of the thumbnail just like just Comic Card 1 and like a little silhouette of Lotus being pulled back into the ship or something like
You
that.
are close.
What?
Oh, you said. Oh, I thought you said you were like to think it was that. I was thinking. For some reason I was thinking a silhouette of like my real life or something. I'm like.
Oh, that's the second level. That's
Yeah.
exit out the ship. What is it? Where the hell am I going? Trying to leave. The region. Yeah, let's fast travel out of here. Or can we fast travel? We can't. We cannot fast travel inside the damn bar, can we? Okay. How the hell do I get out of here?
Through the door.
Yeah, it's not working. Oh, the elevator. We took the elevator down here.
another I am so lost moment.
Listen, I'm kind of tired. We've got lots of editing still to do.
That is true.
And I just found an eyeball inside of a safe. Cole Aidman is having a bit of a day. And he may have flirted with a vampire.
Now that's one heck of a highlight, I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, we'll head out there, see what we can find, though we're going to call it quits in about 20 minutes.
We're gonna finish
Okay,
your work
dokie.
and put you to rest, good and proper.
Whatever's out here, it better be worth carrying around a man's eyeball.
I mean, why else would we be doing it? If not for the eyeball. Okay, behind us, that way. On the road again. Something, something, something on the road again.
Oh my god, we're on a planet Gorgon and we have an eyeball.
What a fun mission this is.
Keep an eye out, Captain.
Okay, this one I'm not entirely getting.
How do you figure?
Like, there's a Greek mythology connection, but, like, the Gorgons had, like, snake hair? I guess they could petrify you with their gaze.
And they're monsters, so...
I mean, like, that was my reasoning. Just for the gaze kind of thing.
Okay, because I was thinking, like, the Stygian witches, where they just carry around an eyeball.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about them.
Everyone all right?
You know,
They're not.
Bob says this map can be a pain to navigate because it might, like, look simple, but oh wait, there are different elevations.
Ah. That'll be irritating.
You know, long paths side by side on the map at different elevations.
Velvety smooth Linkara vocals. Good thing I logged in tonight. Oh my, yes.
And now we have to collect Lucky's heart, ribcage, fang, and ring. That's pretty good. That ain't bad.
Welcome to the Linkara ASMR stream, where I shoot things and I speak in a soft voice, lulling you to sleep.
Tones.
Soft, dulcet tones. Also, kind of doing like a half Barry White thing there. I'm not sure what I'm going for with this.
Also, TF Master's got a good one. Should we do something?
I'm shooting things right now. I'm not going to acknowledge that.
We
I'll
should do something.
should we do something? I'm not gonna lie, that was brilliant.
They keep
And for
zipping
your
around.
dulcet ASMR tones, Lex says, no, put that behind a paywall. Welcome, one and all. Tonight, we will enjoy soft, monotone syllables.
Honestly, Lotus, you've got a good voice for that.
Oh, absolutely.
I have genuinely been told that, like, some people, like, no offense, like, listen to my stuff to help them go to sleep. J Manor Production says, look for a guy called Joe with cotton on his eye. You know what? Fair. And Daniel Brandt says, are you familiar with Wallace and Gromit? If yes, have you seen their newest film, Vengeance Most Foul, FOWL, that came out on Netflix?
I have not seen it. I know of Wallace and Gromit. I saw the classic, them going to the moon, get cheese.
I know of them. I don't think I've actually seen any of their stuff outside of maybe commercials.
There was a short that played before a movie once, I recall.
I remember it thanks to Cartoon Network. That's how I remember them.
Lex says Lotus and Linkara hitting that Valjean Javert duet behind a paywall would go hard.
Ooh,
If only I could learn how to sing. The thing is, like, I was in choir in the 4th grade. I don't know how much I hold up. I can hit the right notes, but I still don't think you'd want to hear me actually sing on stage.
In the meantime,
Hey, you'd be surprised.
welcome back to music from the hearts of space.
It's like a machine that knows how to play the piano. It's like, it's good, but there's just a little something missing.
That human touch.
Yeah. Remember, if you've seen the Big O, do you remember our Dorothy blasting that, like, wake-up theme at, like, 1,000 miles an hour?
Oh, God.
That was my fave.
Not familiar with that one.
I love the Big O. It's so good.
Yeah, I've never seen Big O. I really should at some point.
Yeah, it's 2 seasons, and I think America was integral in the second season's like existence.
I think I remember people saying it was like anime Batman, but with mecha.
It really kind of is. It's not full on like I am vengeance, I am the night. It's just that like Roger Smith's sweet car is totally the 60s Batmobile. He has a badass butler. Instead of punching and using gadgets, he gets in a giant mech. It's like a very, it's not like supposed to be an anime Batman literally, but like it's clearly inspired by it.
Yeah.
Also, Roger Smith is voiced by Steve Bloom. That's like, we have a winner, just like straight up.
Honestly, it'd be surprising if any character wasn't voiced by Steve Bloom.
No kidding. Also, Crispin Freeman voiced a villain in the second season, and Crispin Freeman is one of my favorite voice actors, and just like Steve Bloom and Crispin Freeman, like, I think that might have been their only joint project for like decades until the Judgment games from like the Yakuza spinoff. Yeah, if you want to hear Steve Bloom going, Big O, showtime! Ah, what a winner.
I know, right?
And Crispin Freeman plays like a giggling maniac, and like I don't know how many roles we've heard him do, but like he doesn't do that terribly often, but he's a really, really good giggling maniac. That and like Albedo from Xenosaga, full-on lunatic. It's so fun.
Where'd you go? I saw you. Yeah, maybe they caught him.
And yeah, that one a-hole, Big O, and Trigun were the big mecha shows I saw on Toonami. Trigun wasn't.
Trigun wasn't mecha. Trigun was part of the trilogy of space westerns, along with Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star.
Trigun, like, not my favorite anime. It's very good, but like, that has got to be like you know how the kids these days say it goes hard. There is nothing that goes harder than Trigun's opening theme. That is one of the sickest anime openings ever, like in decades. Like, it is unreal.
Oh, absolutely. Also, I hope you don't mind, but I did add a sound effect to the Atop the Fourth Wall Discord.
Oh dear.
And this is the first one that came to mind, especially to this mission.
I'm so lost.
Perfect. That's a good one. That's evergreen. Daniel Brandt says Big O versus Megas XLR. Who are you betting on? Everybody and their mother loves Megas XLR. I just never saw the show. I just like the idea that it's like just a trucker's giant mech that kicks ass.
I haven't seen it either, unfortunately.
For missiles and a button is for more missiles or something absurd like that.
I feel like there was just like a button that was just like on the mech that was just like do awesome thing.
Yeah, like fair enough. And H-Pred, Cruel Angel's Thesis is probably one of the most iconic openings of all time, but Trigun's just like kicks your ass.
What
like,
I love
it just walks up to you and slaps you in the face.
What I love about Cruel Angel's Thesis. Whoop.
I thought I knew the OCI backwards.
I'm stopping just for a second here so I can continue. What I love about Cruel Angel's Thesis is that the songwriter for it made it in a hurry. Like they just like okay, we need a theme song for the anime. It's just like, oh, I'll just put together this pop song. You know, it has nothing to do with the actual anime. And then boom, it becomes one of the most popular and profitable things for them ever.
Also sung by Megumi Hayashibara, who was like all over opening themes in the 90s.
Oh yeah, Megumi Hayashibara was just
first anime ever.
Megumi was also Lena Inverse, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. I only ever watched the dub of that. Usually I do subs, but like I had VHS tapes. It was like pick a language, so I heard Lisa Ortiz instead. But yeah, Megumi Hayashibara's Lena would be amazing.
All right, now let's listen to this audio log. How do I?
Close call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards.
Oh, speaking of Steve Bloom.
Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock.
Good stuff.
OCI, fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Initiating ocular measurement.
Ah, the eyeball.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Of course, that's what the eye is for.
By the way, chat's also mentioning Cowboy Bebop's theme hits hard. It really does. And you know what? Also, shout out to Black Lagoon's opening theme. That's also really just super kick-ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I should know that I'm not like, when I say like Steve Bloom's in everywhere, I don't mean that in a disparaging way. Steve Bloom is a great voice actor. It's just like he's very prolific.
You can slap gold paint on a Spacer's Choice gun, but it's still gonna
He's even done Super Minor Role too.
I remember back in the day.
I remember being.
Go ahead.
I remember being at an Otakon one year, and I wasn't at the Q&A, but a friend of mine told me that he was at a Q&A where Steve Bloom was doing a thing, and somebody was like setting up for the real question by saying like, "Oh, you voiced this one pirate captain in Suikoden 4," and he was like, "Okay," like. It's just like it was like a really minor role, and it was like blink and you miss it. You voiced that guy, sure, okay, why not?
All right, Gorgon internal messaging system interface. Thank you for using Gimsy, your employee-sanctioned messaging system. Friendly reminder: your messages are company property. Unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or deletion of Gimsy comments may result in early termination of your employment contract. All right. If some deliberation decided to update your standard procedure and protocol while you operate the front desk, commit the following to memory. Do greet visitors and workers with a smile. Do mention Spacer's Choice brand products, services in your daily greetings. Do monitor and report extended lavatory breaks. Don't mention our surveillance and security systems to arriving visitors. Don't talk about the incident. Don't let any auditors into the upper floor under any circumstances. Failure to adhere to protocol number 6 will result in a demerit on your permanent record. I don't mean to be harsh with you, Mackie. You're part of our family too. Interesting. Door lock controls. Unlock lavatory door. Always a good thing to have, I guess. Also, let's unlock the showcase. There we go. Hey. See, our hacker skills are still pretty good, but we could do better.
We could do better! We could do better!
I remember back in the day, Lee from Still Gaming, he was really, he didn't hate Wendy Lee, that voice actress, but I remember him he went on a mini rant one time in a video, just like, one of these days we will encounter an anime role where Wendy Lee is not in it.
Yeah, she was definitely one of those notice Wendy Lee in a role, take a shot kind of actors.
Like some voice actors just are very hard, just like workhorse. They just do so much stuff.
Wendy Lee, like Troy Baker's been in loads of stuff now.
That's determination.
That was also pretty good, by the way. I don't even remember the whole thing, but the early part of I think it was Soul Eater, the anime. That was just a super sick opening of the opening. Gets you right into it.
Vending machines. Just gonna loot you for all your ammo.
Oh yeah, Roger Craig Smith. He's another prolific one. And Peter Cullen. I think, didn't he do Adult Swim?
Yeah, he did a lot of Ooh. Hello.
Oh, at 11 o'clock.
Come on, we got a volcano too.
Keen skills. Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a
Legendary Optimus Prime.
Oh, anyway, Peter Cullen did a lot of Adult Swim promo stuff. I remember in particular, he did a few promos for. I still have copies of them. Some commercials for Sailor Moon and the movies.
Sure, yeah.
Like Sailor Moon S, 38 new episodes coming soon.
Yeah, what a
Adult
distinct
Swim.
Voice.
I know, right?
New episodes at 8:30.
The wait is over.
I think my
heroes. Where what was it? It was. I think it was for the Big O, or sometimes the hero wears black, or it was something like that. It was just a kick-ass line.
The best heroes wear black. Yeah, something along those lines. I remember seeing that one.
It was something like that for the Big O. Ooh, nice.
Oh, we did Gundam promos. I remember his promo for the opening of the OG Voltron. Voltron, defender of the universe.
Yep, very, very distinct voice. Yeah, and of course, Bloom was Tom from Toonami. Like, his most famous roles probably were, like, Tom and Spike Spiegel.
He also voiced, like, Starscream and Prime, so... Transformers Prime.
We need to somehow get in here and grab all these weapons.
Break the glass!
I don't think it's going to happen.
Why don't they make the enemy out of the glass? Have a good night, Megatimi Tommy.
No, because that'd be expensive.
Man, I wish.
He's gonna be at this in a while. You want to get a drink? Break, damn you!
Break!
Mario once?
Yeah, I think I heard that he was Mario once.
Because I know Charles Martinet wasn't Mario every time, but like, when was Peter Cullen Mario?
Might have been for a commercial.
Oh, yeah, commercials back then were weird. Remember, like, Wario with the 6 golden coins? It's just like, get a guy, voice Wario, do it.
I'd still remember like the it was one of the Wario Land ones, maybe for Virtual Boy. I can't, just like the it's me, Wario, destroy Mario. The hypnotizing gaze. I loved that one.
You know what's funny was Virtual Boy Wario is a legitimately good game.
Oh yeah, it's a legitimately good game stuck on a terrible console.
Yeah. Also, J Manor, ever watched Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd Century?
Oh hell yeah!
I didn't have cable, so yeah, I actually did. And Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys.
Yes! Oh my God! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
All right, we're going to call it quits in a couple minutes here.
When Charles Martinet retired, why didn't they replace him with Charles Martin B? Oof.
Oh my God.
Okay, Peter Cullen voiced Mario in Saturday Supercade on CBS. There you go, nice and obscure.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, okay, Destroy Mario was for Super Mario Land 2. I didn't remember that line, but I do remember
The hallway
his
has
small
small
for the
holes
6
to let
golden
you into
coins.
this place.
Yeah.
Apparently I left the facility. That's weird. Anyway, they said that hallway I can get into the displays behind there, so I got to try to get back there. Oh, I guess I didn't enter into here. We're gonna try to get those weapons, and I think we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Charles Martinet's been in like a surprising amount of roles that aren't Mario. I think my favorite one might be like he was in the JoJo OVA for a minor role. So Charles Martinet has JoJo's Bizarre Adventure experience.
I'm not shocked. Go ahead.
Working actors, they just take whatever roles they can. It just happens to be that like they might be known for one role in particular, but they still got to eat, and they're not constantly voicing them in every single thing.
Right.
Also, Linkara, like I know you watched part of Phantom Blood for your review. Did you ever watch part 3, which is when they started breaking out stands?
No, but I did a live show of the first few chapters where they broke out the stands.
Okay, so you wouldn't have known the character. Charles Martinet voices a character, like a minor guy who appears toward the ends, like during the final, not fight exactly, but chase regarding Dio.
Neat. Champion sauce.
If
perfect game.
He is the Senator. He's Wilson Phillips, although he's not credited as that in the OVA. He's just the Senator.
Light machine gun Mark III. Guns. Alright, it's 10 o'clock, so we're going to call it a night here, and we will continue our quest to fight the space vampires. At least what we presume to be space vampires. Keep an eye out. Tomorrow should be when the top 15 covers I didn't cover will come out. I wanted it to come out today. Well, actually, I wanted it to come out earlier, but you know what I mean. I was hoping to get it done today. It is 34 minutes edited out of 52 minutes. So it'll be releasing tomorrow, I think. I want to thank my wonderful guests, Crimson and Eliza, who had to leave. And, of course, Xandru.
I'm still here.
I know, but I'm just saying thank you to Xandru.
Oh, thank you. So, again, tomorrow will be an art stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And like if you follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, you'll know the schedule links and whatnot. If you don't know my schedule link, just follow me, and you'll see my schedule link whenever what's the word I'm looking for, when I pin them on my page, kind of thing.
And thank you, Lotus Prince.
Stream so nice, I joined it twice. But yeah, thanks for having me. I'll be streaming more Resident Evil 4 Otome Edition tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, and on Wednesday for patrons, I'll be starting something new. I recently finished Phantasy Star 2, and even if you haven't been watching Phantasy Star 2, look up the ending. For a 1989 game on the Genesis, that ending is crazy.
And of course, even if we will of course be back next week with more of the Adventures of Cole Aidman, but we might also do another stream sometime this week where I make the art of Pokemon to try to 3D print them. So look out for that. If I decide to do that, it will be impromptu. Otherwise, y'all have yourselves a good rest of the night. Thank you all for coming.